All right, shalom. Shalom, shalom. All right, this can't, it won't be live because Esau striked my main page. So I'm on my backup channel. All right, so I can't go live on it quite yet, but nonetheless, man, we're gonna go ahead and get started. All right, so I want to give all praises, glory, honor, and power that's due to the Heavenly Father in the name of His only begotten Son. All right, so we'll turn and face the east. All right, call Allah Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashim Rakakadash. All right, so that is all praises to the Heavenly Father, who they ignorantly call God and Allah. All right, in the name of His only begotten Son, who these people ignorantly call Jesus Christ. All right, as well as the Holy Spirit. All right, which leads us into all wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right, double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, those who I learned this truth from. All right, and this is your brother Rakagabar out here once again to prophesy the downfall of America, which we know as Babylon the Great. All right, in the scriptures. All right, as well as to be the lost sheep of the house of Israel, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right, to the marriage of Yahweh Shah. All right, and in this camp, what I want to touch on, all right, is the fact that America, all right, Babylon the Great, all right, is pretty much being plagued with the boiling frog syndrome. All right, that's what they call it, the boiling frog syndrome. All right, which what that means, that pretty much goes into how if you put a frog in boiling hot ass water, all right, it's gonna jump right out, right? But if you put a frog in cold water and you gradually turn the heat up, all right, that frog will be cooked to death and won't even know it. All right, well, ultimately, that's what's happening to America. All right, that's the same thing that's taking place, all right, to America, Babylon the Great, man, to where these American citizens don't realize that this place is done. Okay, the bread and circus, all right, of Rome is over, man. All right, and the people don't realize it, okay? They don't realize that this is all, it's all come to an end, man. All right, because they're essentially this frog that is in this water and they're being boiled to death. See that? So let's start off in the book of Matthew. All right, Matthew the 24th chapter. All right, and we'll start at verse 37. All right, red letter. All right, it says, but as in the days of Noah, it says, but as in the days of Noah war, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Right? It says, for as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying, and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark. Right? Verse 39, it says, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be, man. See? So that goes into that boiling frog, because the people don't realize that that flood is coming. All right? You had Noah out there warning the people over 3,000 years ago, okay, that it was a flood coming. All right? And the people was looking at Noah like he was a lunatic. You know, the same way they look at us now. Okay? The same things people are doing now, giving it to the festivities and marriage and partying and revelings, right, and going about their married days, the same thing they was doing over 3,000 years ago. All right, so you can say that over 3,000 years ago, they was in that boiling pot too. Okay, the Most High had that pot turning up. All right, and those people was what? Pretty much getting boiled alive, man, and didn't realize it. Okay, that's the same thing happening with these people. You see, verse 39, it says, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. It says, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be, right? Right, so how is it to where every other country, all right, outside of America, all right, is aligning themselves with BRICS, all right, dumping the US dollar, okay? You have OPEC, all right, continuing to cut oil productions, right? Yet these Americans in their pride don't even realize it, man. All right, that's gonna directly affect their way of living over here, man. Okay, it's directly gonna turn this place into a third world country. Okay, America is losing first world status, man, and these people don't realize it. You see why? Because essentially their government, the government of America, this corporation has sold the people out, man. Right? That's why they're allowing all of those immigrants to flood into the border. You see, giving them free jobs, free houses, right? Free food, right? You got hundreds of thousands, if not millions of them, okay, flooding into America, man. All right, and they're taking your jobs away. Yeah, they're taking these people's jobs away, man. All right, and what do you think those immigrants are gonna do? All right, once the government pulls back on all of the things they've been giving them. You see, what do you think they're gonna do when they no longer give away free housing, right? Free food. We're in a time of a famine, right? That's constantly what they've been telling the people, right? We're in a time of a food shortage, so how do they have enough food to give to all of these hundreds of thousands, if not millions of immigrants that are coming over, man? Okay, because they're doing it at your expense. You see, because this corporation, all right, which is pretty much owned by the elite banking families, all right, they've sold America out, man, right? So not only do you have illegal immigrants, which a lot of those immigrants they're saying a lot of them are criminals, right? You know, various criminals and, you know, various wicked people, okay, that are coming over here to get judgment, man. Okay, but not only that, amongst those group of people coming in, you have sleeper cells. You have a lot of UN troops. You have a lot of Chinese troops, right? A lot of men that are of military age that have been flooded into the Americas, man. Why? Because the American corporation, all right, is allowing chaos, all right, to begin to break out over here, man. You see, they're allowing that chaos to break out, man. All right, and this all goes into that flood that's coming to wash you people away. You see? All right, that all goes into this flood, man. All right. All right, let's grab this. All right, this is all right, this is Jeremiah, the 51st chapter from the top. All right, it says, "Thus saith Yahweh power." It says, "Behold, I will raise up against Babylon," which is America, "and against that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me, a destroying wind." Right? It says, "And I will send unto Babylon fanners that shall fan her and shall empty her land." So a part of those fanners goes into these sleeper cells, man. All right, these foreign troops that have constantly been secretly invading America, Babylon the Great. All right, not only them, all right, but also these Russian troops, right? Your BRICS nations that we know are ultimately going to be set up to send those missiles over here, man, to destroy this place. So the Most High is raising up these nations, all right, why? For the purpose of destroying this kingdom. You see that? It says, "And I will send unto Babylon fanners that shall fan her and shall empty her land. For in the day of trouble, they shall be against her round about." All right, and that's that day of trouble goes into that flood, man. Right? Goes into that pot of boiling water that the people are in right now and don't even realize it. You see, because when you deal with these elites, all right, they have to tell you, right? They got to tell you what they want to do. Their different wicked schemes and plots. They have to put these things in different movies, you know, and video games. They have to predict a program, you know, because they abide to universal law. All right, and so that karma, you know, don't come back on them in their minds. They got to tell the people what they plan on doing. All right, and they've been telling the people for years the type of new world order and reset that they want to bring. All right, but the people haven't done anything about it. So because of that shows that you're compliant with it. All right, when you don't fight back, all right, against your tyrannical government, that just shows that you're compliant with the things that they're doing, man. You see, it says, "And I will send unto Babylon fanners that shall fan her and shall empty her land." It says, "For in the day of trouble, they shall be against her round about." Right? It says, all right, it says, "Against him that bendeth, let the archer bend his bow." Right? Which that bow goes into these missiles. It goes into the missile silos. It goes into the rockets that are constantly being shot off, all right, from Russia to Ukraine and vice versa. Right? Matter of fact, which is breaking news, okay, the state of Israel, all right, just declared a state of war, all right, with Hamas. All right? This is breaking news, man, as of this morning. All right? The Hamas, all right, over there in the Gaza Strip, okay, They unleashed a massive, unprecedented attack, all right, on the Israelis that led to the deaths. I believe they said like, as of this point right now, I believe it's like 40 some odd people. That's the number I seen, and then hundreds of people are injured. All right, and because of that, Netanyahu, the president over there, has declared a state of war, man. You see? So, hey, man, it's going right into these scriptures, man. Going into these times of war, all right, and that flood. So, let me read this. Right, so Israel declares a state of war on Hamas, all right, which Hamas we know is backed by Iran. So that's going to lead to what? Iran, all right, entering into the chat, right? Entering into this third war, man. They're going to be a major part because I'm going to grab the scriptures, all right? The Most High is going to say, you know, that those Iranians pretty much, all right, they're going to play a pivotal role, man. And, all right, and you see Hamas is backed by Iran. So this is all leading to that war of Armageddon, man. You see that? All right, it says Israel declares a state of war on Hamas after massive, unprecedented surprise attack this morning in Gaza. All right, which Hamas is funded by Iran, right? It says Hamas troops in Israeli cities and towns, all right, in Israel via land, sea, and air. So they invaded, all right, via land, sea, and air, all right, and now Israel has declared a state of war. All right, which the masses of people don't even realize that, man. All right, and with America being a large ally of Israel, that's going to cause this place to get pulled into that war, man. See, it's all making way for that war that's going to take place over there in the Middle East. All right, which let's jump over there to Jeremiah, the 50th chapter, right? It's Jeremiah chapter 50. All right, verse 22. All right, it says the sound of battle. It says the sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction. You see, so just like what happened with Ukraine, man, Russia made it official, all right, and moved against Ukraine, all right, and is at war with Ukraine now. Well, now you got Israel just declared a state of war with Hamas, right? We also know China, all right, has continued to this day. All right, they're constantly running, they're building up a lot of troops, all right, in different fighter jets that they're constantly sending to the border of Taiwan, okay, which that's going to lead to an invasion, man, right? So you're seeing, like the Most High said, the sound of battle is in the land, man, all right? And make no mistake, America, which is Babylon the Great, this place is going to play a major role in World War III. So much so, this place is going to be utterly wiped out, man. You see? But these other countries that America is allied with, all right, is pulling this place into this war, man. So Israel declaring that state of war, what? That's going to lead to America getting involved, man. It said, a sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction. Right? It says, how is the hammer, all right? It says, how is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? Right? How has Babylon become a desolation among the nations, man? So how has America, right, Babylon the Great, all right, become this such weak country that it's become, man? All right, to where they have the alphabet community, right, women, all right, in the army, right? They have the weakest military now, man. All right, though they walk around proud, all right, and boastful, all right. I mean, no other nation that I know of has alphabets. You know, got the alphabet community and females fighting their battles, man. Which what? That brings up another topic of the draft. And you've been having a lot of people speak of what? The draft is coming to America, man. You see, and now you should be able to see as to why. Because you have all these different fronts opening up on the world stage as touching World War III. Right? You got, again, all these sleeper cells and foreign troops, right, that has secretly been invading this place, all right? So the military over here is going to be, they're going to be stretched far too thin, man. All right, they're going to start calling on you Americans to go fight in these wars. That's why I tell you in 2nd Ezra that the bridegroom shall perish in the wars. All right, their husbands are going to die in the wars, man. You people are going to get called off, okay, in a draft, right? Which we know when the draft hit Russia, you had videos circulating of men jumping off flights of stairs, breaking their damn leg just so they wouldn't have to go serve, man. Right? Matter of fact, I was watching this video, right? Which just shows you the scriptures say the men have forborne to fight. Meaning the spirit on you people, man, you're not even ready for this damn war. Okay? Because I was watching this video, it was dealing with, prostitutes or whatever. All right, and I believe it said, I believe it was like during World War II, various men that didn't want to go to the, forgot how exactly it said it, but they pretty much would pay more money for a prostitute that had syphilis because they would be able to be out of, they wouldn't have to be in them damn trenches. You see, they wouldn't have to be in them trenches, if they caught that damn disease, man. You see? So how bad is it you got it to where the men over here are not gonna want to fight, man. They already got that effeminate spirit on them. You see, these people, hey, that information went out, all right, when they went out and said that majority of Americans are too overweight and out of shape to even fight, man. So that draft is gonna come regardless. But a lot of you people, man, you ain't even gonna fucking make it, man. You ain't gonna last 2 minutes. You see? All right, because all you do is eat, you feed your face, right? All right, you go out partying, you drink the beers and shit. And that's what most of these people do, man. So they're not built up and they're not ready, all right, for these various wars that are about to break out on American soil. You see? All right? What good is having your guns and your ammo, all right, if you out of shape and you can't even fucking use it? All right? You see? But it says, all right, verse 24, it says, I have laid a snare for thee. You see that? I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou was not aware, man. It says, thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against Yahweh. All right, so going in part of those snares goes into Israel, right? Goes into these different alliances America has with these different countries, all right, that are going to war right now. Okay, we know Ukraine want to join NATO, which they don't even have to, allow them to join for America to get involved. They're already involved, man. All right, everybody knows that Ukraine is just being a proxy. Okay, but it's to the point to where I believe I've seen an article, which I didn't fact check it or whatever, but it was an article going into how Russia threatened to invade 5 NATO countries. You see, so all this talk of wars and rumors of wars, all right, Yahweh Shah warned us that these things will happen, man. You see that? Matter of fact, let's grab that real quick. Okay, but it's not only rumors now, man. Right? These things are happening. You see? All right. All right, this is Matthew chapter 24. All right. Verse 6, red letter. It says, and ye shall hear of wars. So we heard of war this morning. State of war declared, all right, over there in Israel, right? It says, and rumors of wars, all right, it says, see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet, all right? And we know that the end, all right, is manifesting itself, man, right? We know for the very fact that, all these nations, all right, are ditching the U.S. dollar, all right, is a direct blow to this economy, right? We know that the oil, okay, being taken off the U.S. dollar is a direct blow to this economy, man. You got the banks that are collapsing over here. Okay, you still have banks shutting down, man. Right, closing people's accounts with no warning. Right, you have all these things playing out in America, and once again, the people, all right, are not privy to it, man. All right, give me one moment. Right, so you have all these things playing out, all right, over here in America, Babylon the Great, the so-called land of freedom, right? But yeah, you don't have any freedom, man. You people don't have any freedom. I mean, how the hell are you getting taxed to death, all right, and not doing anything about it, right? How are you, going through the fact that they're causing you people to deal with shrinkflation, and you get less food every time we go to the store, but yet they taxing on them fucking prices, man. All right, but they ain't going up on your paychecks. Yeah, you people aren't doing anything about it, right? But matter of fact, it's getting to the point though, man, to where you have a lot of strikes, all right, and people are just quitting their jobs, man. Okay, matter of fact, let's grab that, right? All right, and this goes into that, this goes into where scriptures say, right, where scriptures say the grinder cease, meaning there's going to be no work for Egypt because the people are getting fed up, all right, with this inflation, all right, and them, the government not compensating for this inflation. You see, so a lot of people are just getting to the point to where they're quitting their jobs, right? They're living off of fucking unemployment, all right, and they're done with the bullshit, man, right? So much so that you had 75,000 healthcare workers walked off due to pay, okay? Walked off due to pay and staff shortages, okay? Over here in America, Babylon the Great, right? 75,000 healthcare workers, right? Ahead of another pandemic, okay? And then all these different fucking diseases and shit, okay? They talking about the Marburg and these different viruses, but yeah, you got all these healthcare workers that they're fed up, man. They're demanding more pay, okay? And they're just leaving, okay? So 75,000 healthcare workers walked off, man. They said, fuck this shit. They ain't dealing with it, right? And that's pretty much the sentiment, right? That's the sentiment that a lot of people are developing, man. That's why we had like three different railroad strikes that barely got averted, man. That's why we had three different fucking government lockdowns damn near happened over the last few years. You see, because it's showing you this economy, all right, this place is done for, man. All right, ain't no way you should have all these damn government shutdowns about to happen, okay? About to affect all these federal workers, man. But that just shows you that this debt America is in, all right, they're gonna have to go to war because of this, man. Because all the nations, they're done with the US dollar. You see that? So yeah, man, hey. All right, you got all these people that are getting laid off, man, and quitting, all right? My job, where I work at, all right, it's the same thing, man, okay? I've been at my current gig for about 8 months or so, but you had two major layoffs, all right, in the corporate sector, man, right? Within the last, several months, all right? You've had a lot of these, we know a lot of the tech industries, really everywhere you look, man, all of these different businesses and corporations, all right, they're not able to stay afloat, okay? They're not able to keep their doors open, man. So they're either laying people off, all right, or they're closing shop, okay? And a lot of people, again, are fed up. They don't even, people don't even want to go into work anymore, man. That's the point we're at, all right? Which is perfect because that fits right into scriptures, man, right? All right, which I was I'm about to say something, man. Oh, Khan. All right, another thing that's going to add to more stores closing, all right, and more chaos taking place, all right, is the fact that in states like California, all right, in San Francisco, all right, if you loot and steal and it's under $1,000, they're only considering that shit a misdemeanor, right? So if you, so we know Jake is taking full advantage of that shit, man. We seeing all these videos of Jake running out the fucking store with damn whole ass TVs and shit, right? Running into these damn phone stores and ripping the phones off the damn things. See, Jake is gonna take full advantage of this shit, man. Why would the government, right? Why would this corporation pass legislation pretty much enticing people to go out and to steal and to loot? Why would they do that, man? Right? Just like when they had several years ago, I think it was a few years ago, they with all them damn bricks, right? It was some type of, I think it was some type of BLM protest or some shit, and some pile of bricks just randomly fucking popped up. And which they had agent provocateurs set that shit up, and then of course you had people going grabbing the bricks, throwing them at the buildings, busting the windows open and shit, right? But why did your government pass legislation to allow these types of things, man? because they're bringing about this chaos. And like I said, they've sold you people out, man, right? That's why when you look at WIC and EBT and food stamps, right? All of those things, man, right? They got it to where you gotta work a certain amount of hours each month to continue to be eligible to receive that. All right, that wasn't the case a few years ago, man. Hell, I don't think that was the case a year ago. Okay, but they're passing this new legislation to make it harder on the people, all right? And them doing that is gonna cause people, all right, to resort to desperate measures, man. You see? So we know that it's all by design, okay? You see? So we know that it's all by design, man. The government is passing these laws to allow people, all right, to entice people to go out and to commit these different crimes, man, to commit these various acts. Same reason they're allowing all these damn immigrants over here. You see, like I said, a lot of them immigrants are drug dealers, criminals, right? You got sleeper cells waiting to be activated. So they're literally setting the stage for anarchy to break out, man, at a moment's notice. You see, as a matter of fact, that reminds me, when that nationwide alarm went out, what was that? Was that Wednesday? Everybody was anticipating just to see what would happen, right? Naturally so. All right, tell me why the government, your own government, lied to you, man. They told you that shit was gonna come at 2:20 Eastern Standard Time. All right, whole time. That damn alarm came 2 minutes early. So in the case of an actual nuclear event or some type of cataclysmic event where you need to be warned, all right, to be ready to prepare yourself, right? The government don't even got your fucking best interest in mind, man. Why the fuck did the alarm go off 2 minutes early? And when it went off, that shit didn't even vibrate, man. At least on my phone, it didn't even vibrate. It was a little subtle, weak ass message popped up. Okay, you get more of an alert from the Amber Alerts, man. You see, right? But that just shows you, man, that you're not gonna have an advance warning, man. Okay, the government, they're not gonna literally tell you, right? They're not gonna literally tell you, oh, Russia shot missiles over here, right? Those missiles are gonna touch down in T-minus 30, right? Oh, EMP attack is gonna strike in T-minus 15, the comet, a blackout. You're not gonna have that advance warning. What you've been getting is you've been getting constant warnings from the prophets, all right? And it's ultimately up to you whether or not you're going to do anything about it, man. How have you been preparing? How have you been girding yourself up for those things that are coming? Okay, we don't know the day and hour. We just know that these events are coming, though, right? So yeah, that shit bugged the hell out of me, man, because the whole time the alarm, it wasn't even an alarm. It was a little subtle, weak ass message popped up. Which, not to say that these devils didn't use a subliminal frequency and tone via these 5G towers. All right, I truly believe they did. All right, I still truly believe that all of you people who got jabbed up and juiced up, right, that graphene oxide, all right, did become activated in you, man. Okay, just because we don't see it, right? Hey, I believe it happened, man. And who knows how long it takes for that to manifest? You see, right? But hey, the point is that you're not gonna have an advance warning, man. Right? You're either ready now, all right, or you ain't gonna be ready, right? That's why they say, if you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. Motherfuckers gonna try to get ready when it's too damn late. See, if you was waiting till 2:20, all right, Eastern Standard Time, all right, to go into your bunker, all right, or to go into your safe place, well, the alert came 2 minutes early. So your ass, you would have been caught off guard, man, like a thief in the night. All right, but we know that's how scriptures say you people are going to be caught. All right, you people are going to be taken off guard, man. That's the whole purpose. You see? Now let's grab this in 1 Thessalonians. All right, 1 Thessalonians chapter 5. 1 Thessalonians 5:1. It says, but of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write you. It says, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. So we don't know the exact moment when all hell is going to strike. Just like Israel, those Israelis, right? Those Israelis didn't know that this morning Hamas was going to launch an unprecedented surprise attack on their ass, man. They didn't know that shit was going to fucking happen. They woke up to motherfuckers dead. Those rockets being shot over there. People woke up today, man. All right, and died. You see? Right? Hey. Right, which people die every day, but they woke up today, man. They wasn't expecting to wake up tomorrow morning, all right, and be hit with an onslaught of rockets from Gaza. Okay, from those Gaza troops. Right? They weren't expecting that. Okay, hundreds of people weren't expecting to be injured by those Gaza troops this morning, man. But it happened because they were caught like a thief in the night. Right? And that's the same thing that's going to happen in America, Babylon the Great. All right, you're going to wake up one morning, man, and everything's going to be different. Right? Just like with Israel, they're in a state of war now. Okay, they didn't go to sleep last night, all right, thinking that they were going to wake up in a state of war. Okay? But that's why scriptures say like a thief in the night, because it's supposed to catch you unaware, man. All right, if you haven't been vigilant. You see that? It says, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. Right? Like them Israelis got caught off guard. They woke up to death. You see that? Right? When Russia invaded Ukraine, sure, they had warnings before time, but they didn't know the exact day that was going to happen. They didn't know when calamity was going to strike. Just like you damn Americans don't, man. These proud-flask Americans, they're the worst. They're more asleep than anybody else. You see? We could wake up tomorrow to the same type of shit, and what do you see people doing right now? Eating, drinking, and being merry, man. Right? And they're going to be caught off guard, man. Again, that pot, that frog that's getting boiled to fucking death and don't even know it. You see that? That's what's taking place, man. It says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction coming. Sudden, right? Sudden destruction came upon Israel this morning, right? It says, sudden destruction cometh upon them, right, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape, right? Those Israelis, they're not going to escape. Again, that's going to escalate. That's going to cause that war of Armageddon to happen, man. Why do you think the river, the great river Euphrates has dried up, becoming a desert? Because scripture said it will happen in Revelation, the 16th chapter, right? I believe the 16th chapter. That's why, man, because these things are set to fulfill biblical prophecy. All right, and that's why we warning you people that World War III, all right, and the destruction of this place, all right, it's going to happen suddenly, man. All right, you see? He said, for when they shall say peace and safety, right, which that's what they told you, man. When they sent that alert out on Wednesday, they said, don't be alarmed. This is just a test. Right? Right? Don't be alarmed. Right? This is just a test. You don't have to do anything. We're just testing out our system. Right? Well, all right, essentially, that's designed to what? Get you ready for the real thing. But again, when the real thing happens, you're not going to have a warning. You're not going to have an advance warning the moment before. No. It says sudden destruction is going to come on your ass. And you're not going to escape. Right? You're not going to escape because you wasn't even ready. You got caught off guard, man, like a thief in the night. Right? It says, all right, it says, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Okay? All right, that's why it says this in 2 Ezra 16. Right? That these plagues are likened unto a woman in travail. Right? Because when you deal with a woman, we know that what? She going to have all types of birth pains. That baby going to constantly kick. Right? That woman might have moments where You know, she might just have a craving, right? She might want to eat a certain food, right? She might have mood swings. Then she got moments where she's in pain, right? Where she's crying, right? Then she got moments where it seems like she's doing all right. But ultimately, we know that what? Once that 9th month comes, okay? All right, we ultimately know that once she gets to that 9th month, that baby's gonna be delivered regardless, man. So that's the same thing Scripture's likened unto these plagues. These plagues hit, right? You in shock, right? These people go back to sleep, right? The plagues hit again. You get back in shock, and then the people go right back to sleep, man. Because America, Babylon the Great, puts a docile vibration on them. All right, but that's why Scriptures say, all right, it's like a woman in travail, because the day is coming to where that woman is going to deliver up that baby, man. All right, and all of those plagues are going to manifest completely. You see, and once that baby is delivered, you can't put it back in her womb, man. You see, at that point, it's too late. All right, and that's the point in time, all right, to where we're coming into, man. All right, so this is 2nd Ezra 16. All right, and verse 21. Or Salaki, 2nd Ezra. All right, Salaki, 2nd Ezra 16, verse 37. It says, "Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack." All right. It says, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb. It says, which pains, when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment, man. So as the closer we get to America being destroyed, you're seeing that things are picking up more and more and more. Okay, it's getting more and more dire, man. Right? Everything is a lot worse than it was, a hell of a lot worse than it was compared to 3 years ago, which is when all this shit really kicked off. You see? But now everything's hell of a lot worse, man. You see? So, all right, so we know that these great pains, man, all right, are getting worse because that spells the end of America, Babylon the Great. All right? All right, it says, verse 39, it says, "Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side," man. So that's what you see. You see sorrows coming upon the entire population on every side, right? Sword, famine, and great death. You see, hey brother, you realize Israel, the state of Israel just declared a state of war this morning? Yeah, they got hit with a barrage of rockets from Hamas, and they just declared a state of war. All right, so our people don't realize that this destruction is coming to this place. Do you believe that? You believe America gonna be destroyed?
No.
Hey,
I think the world is gonna come to an end, though.
Yeah, we already here. We already here. Hey, so yeah, I'm out here to wake our people up and tell her you gotta repent and come back to serving the Most High.
Amen.
All right. So yeah, man. Hey, and if not, hey, you're gonna be destroyed. You're gonna be caught off guard. All right. So it says, "Even so shall not the plagues." "Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side," man, every side. So it's not just gonna be Ukraine. It's not just gonna be Israel. All right, it's not gonna be Haiti with the fact that their gangs have taken over. Right? It's not just gonna be these third world countries. No, it's gonna happen over here in America, Babylon the Great too, man. As well as your other, Western European countries, right? That type of trouble and chaos, that's gonna come everywhere, man. You see? It says, "And the world," this is the entire earth, right, "shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side." It says, "Oh, my people, hear my word, make you ready to thy battle." Right? So this is the warning. Right? Right? Give me one moment. I'm going to wait till this damn truck passes. So this is the warning we're giving to our people to make them ready to the battle. Whether or not they take heed, that's on them, man. You see, but you ain't gonna be able to say you wasn't warned, man. Right? Just like you got some Jakes in Israel. Okay, you got brothers all over, man, that have been warning of destruction. Right? Well, they was hit with sudden destruction this morning. All right, and if they didn't repent and come back to serving the Most High, they could have been liable to be caught up in that, man. You see, same thing gonna happen over here in America. All right. It says, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth, right? So we had this knowledge and this truth, all right, ultimately to be a hedge of protection, all right, against these evil times, man. You see, against the anarchy, the war, the famine, and all of these things that are taking this place, man. All right, this is how we're gonna make it through these times. You see, where everybody else, right, they're gonna be caught like a thief, a thief in the night. All right, they're gonna be caught up in that judgment, man. Okay. All right. All right, let me grab this. Let's grab this in Luke 20, chapter 21. Okay, come on. This is the book of Luke 21 and 34, red letter. All right, it says, "And take heed to yourself, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life, and so that day come upon you unawares," man. Right? So our scriptures say, "Be not unequally yoked." Okay? Because if you get too complacent, right, when things, like after the pandemic happened 3 years ago, they quote unquote opened up, even though everything was still shutting down and shit. But to the people, things went back to normal. All right, and if you got complacent, all right, and you got taken by the cares of this world, your job, okay, your career, traveling, hot girl summers, right? All right, if you got complacent and you are too worried about those types of things, right, you're going to be taken off guard, man. All right. All right, and that day is going to come upon you unawares. All right, that day of destruction. You see, that's why I said in the days of Noah, because a lot of people, they're going about their merry way, man. All right. Verse 35, it says, "For as a snare, so shall it come on all the earth that dwell." It's like it says, "For as a snare, so shall it come on all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth." All right, so this day of trouble and wrath, all right, it's going to come on people like a snare. All right, a snare is a trap. Okay, if they set a trap, you're not, the whole point of a trap, all right, is that you're not aware of it. Okay, if you sit there trying to trap an animal, all right, you trying to trap a prey, all right, the prey is not supposed to know where the trap is at, all right, or else they would avoid it. Well, scriptures is saying this day is going to come on you like a trap, meaning you're going to stumble into this day because you are being caught you've been caught up in the ways of this world, man, in pleasing your damn flesh. You see, it says, "For as a snare, so shall it come on all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth." It says, "Watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man." Right? I mean, you have to pray, you have to be vigilant, all right, for the hopes that you ain't caught up in this shit, man. You see? All right, so that's what we're doing. That's why we come out here to warn our people, all right, or this impending doom, man. You see that? Now let's jump back to 1 Thessalonians 5. First Thessalonians 5 and 4, it says, "But ye brethren are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief." See? So though we know the day is coming as a thief, like what happened to Israel, I'm not gonna stop mentioning that. Okay, because Lord willing, man, that shit escalate, man. That's breaking fucking news, man. All right? But we know that when that destruction comes to America, we've been prepared. We've been building ourselves up to be ready for it, man. All right, we're ultimately waiting for it to happen. You see, we know the sleeper cells, right? We know matter of fact, when you deal with that mass exodus of immigrants coming into America, all right, well, understand that the government, all right, they have various legislation, okay? They have various legislation, all right? And they got various legislation, man. Operation Cable Splicer, right, which goes into how they can detain and round up those immigrants and throw them into FEMA camps, right? You see, so that's why they're allowing them to come over here, not only to bring chaos, but because we know that FEMA camps, all right, quarantine centers, all right, are going to play a major role in these last days, man. All right, and also when you look at what's that called, Operation or Rex 84, okay, Rex 84, which goes into how they can detain large numbers of people that they deem a national security threat, all right, and throw them into FEMA camps. You see, so your government has these various laws set up to be able to move against you, okay? Because if you go against the narrative, right, and if you're going against the status quo, all right, then ultimately they know that they can't, control you, all right, when this New World Order is set up. If you're speaking out against such things, all right, they want to shut you up, so they want to throw you in them damn camps, FEMA camps, all right, to shut you up, man. You see, all right, why would your government do that if you're supposed to have a freedom of speech, okay? Because they're bringing about draconian laws, man, and they're bringing about this new tyrannical digital beast system. You see, where you're not going to have any freedoms. You're not going to have a voice. You're not going to have a say-so. It's going to be just like it is in China, man, with that social credit system is coming here. Okay, it's coming worldwide, man. So that's why they're allowing, all right, that's why they're allowing chaos, man. All right, to begin to break forth over here, man. You see? All right. All right, Con, so Con, let's jump back over to Jeremiah, the 50th chapter, or chapter 51. All right, this is Jeremiah chapter 51. All right. And verse 7, all right, it says, "Babylon has been a golden cup in Yahweh's hand." This place has been the splendor of the earth, man. Right? Pretty much the center of all the attractions. Right? Everybody want to come over here and live the American fucking dream. Right? Which that's all it is a dream. Okay, it's not reality, man. Everything that they have fed you people and pushed down your throats, freedom of speech, right? Being able to have a voice, right? Freedoms and democracy and all of those things. It's all a fucking dream, man. It's all a fucking fairy tale. You see? And but we're now only at the time so where they're finally showing you people that. You see? And that's what's gonna cause you people to revolt and take to these damn streets. Okay? Continue to go on strike, continue to quit, massive layoffs. Yeah, the people getting fed up now, man. They see the government was actually not really on their side, right? Says Babylon had been a golden cup in Yahweh's hand that made all the earth drunken by means of their philosophies and their doctrines, okay? I mean, when you look at the fact that they set up puppet governments, they push the alphabet community, they push they push these abominable foods and things, all right, in the planet, in all four corners of the earth, man. Right? All right. It says the nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. So they're fed the fuck up because they see that they've been duped by this place. And they realize that America is nothing more than a puppet being controlled by Amalek, man. Right? Being controlled by the Ish to pretty much bring hell on the earth, man. To bring disorder and chaos to society, right? Confused the genders, right? Brought about, just massive chaos, man. All right, and these nations, they're fed up with that way, of America's ruling, man. Okay? Right? Verse 8, it says, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. It says, hell for her, take balm for her pain, if so she may be healed. It says, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed, man. So Yahweh Shah is telling you nothing's going to get better, right? We're coming into the 9th month, and that woman is going to deliver that baby, whether you like it or not, man. Right? There is no amount of medication. Ain't no amount of Advil or Tylenol or ibuprofen, or herbs, holistic healings you can take to heal this place. All right, as soon as the Most High start bringing that destruction, all right, really 3 years ago, but even before the end, that spelled the end and the destruction of this place, man. All right, and it's not getting better, and everybody sees that. It says, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. It says, forsake her. It says, forsake her, and let us go everyone into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven. It says, and is lifted up even to the skies. So because of the wicked vibration, all right, that's pushed in America, all right, Babylon the Great, right, the Most High is ready to wipe this place off the map. You see, because of all of the Israelites that have been unjustly put to death by the hands of the so-called white man, all right, and these heathen, all right, the Most High is fed up, man. All right, he is now beginning to avenge them on our behalf. You see? So let's prove that, right? Because this is the reason why these things are happening, man. All right? All right, this is the reason why this place is being destroyed. Is because it's all centered around the children of Israel, man. The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans that have constantly been oppressed and unjustly treated by the hands of these damn heathen, man. You see? Right? Let's show you that. Right? This is one moment. Right, this is Joel chapter 3. This is the book of Joel chapter 3. All right. We'll start at the top. It says, for behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, which means the Most High's judgment. It says, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. So the reason, all right, as the Most High is taking us out of this final captivity, all right, All right, the reason why Israel just declared a state of emergency, all right, and all these nations are gearing up for World War III is because of the controversy of Zion, man, which are the Israelites, all right, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, right? It says, I will gather all nations and will bring them into the valley of Yahweh Shaphat and will plead with them for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations. You see, and that shows you that those Israelis are not the true children of Israel, right? Because if the true children of Israel were in that land, there would be no more war, according to the scriptures. You see? So why in the hell did Netanyahu declare a state of war if they're the real children of Israel, man? Because they're fucking imposters. You see? They're imposters, man. All right? And it says, and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land, right? Which shows you they parted the land, all right? It was in 1948. You had the United Nations, all right, come out with the partition plan, which pretty much split up our land, the land of Canaan, the land of Israel, all right? It split up and gave it to those Israelis, all right, and to those Middle Easterns, man, all right, which the land don't belong to none of them. That's why they constantly fighting. See, that's why the Most High had Hamas launch that surprise attack on their ass, man. Okay, because that land don't belong to them and they got to be cleansed out, right? They got to be taken up out of our territory, man, because it don't belong to them. You see that? So it says, and they have cast lots for my people and have given a boy for a harlot and sold a girl for wine they that might drink. Going into when they sold us in slavery, man. That transatlantic slave trade. All right? It says, yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon? All right, and all the coast of Palestine, going into you damn Hamites. Okay, these Hamites had a hand, all right, in slavery as well. Okay, all of these nations played a role, all right, in putting the children of Israel in slavery, man. You see, during the Middle Ages, you had the fucking Ishmael, the Middle Easterns, okay? They had us in slavery, you see? So all these nations had a hand in selling the children of Israel, all right, and destroying our people. You see, and that's why all these nations are going to war, man, okay? Because its judgment is coming upon all of them. Right? All right. It says, will ye render me a recompense? And if you recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head? It says, because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians, that ye might remove them far from their border. All right. So we were sold to these Edomites, man. All right. We were sold into captivity by these various heathen nations. They all had a hand in it. All right. Okay. And this is the reason why the Most High, all right, is bringing about the judgment, all right, to the planet Earth. You see? All right. All right. Let's grab this in Zephaniah. All right, let's grab this in Zephaniah. chapter 3 and verse 8. It says, therefore wait ye upon me, saith Yahweh, until the day that I rise up to the prey. It says, for my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. So that's what the purpose of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, getting these nations geared up for war, all right, so he can gather them into that valley of decision in the Middle East, all right, to rain that destruction on their ass, man. All right, to have those BRICS nations rain that destruction on America. You see? So we're quite literally in them times, man. So, hey, you look, you can't be surprised if you wake up one day to missiles, to rockets, right, to a blackout, to an EMP attack, okay? Because like we showed you in this lesson, it's designed to catch your ass off guard, man, just like it did in them damn Israelis. See that? All right, so yeah, man, that's pretty much the point. All right, so with that, we're going to go ahead and close out. Give all praise unto Yahweh, B'Shem Yahushua, B'Shem Rakakadash, dead to America, Wa Ba Ba Ba, Shalom.